As Roblox Jailbreak, along with the entire prison game genre, has been facing a significant and unprecedented player downfall. Its dedicated community have provided numerous suggestions for potential game-saving updates, one of which, and likely the most notable, is a jailbreak storyline concept. This suggestion is quite popular and would completely change the game's trajectory. The roleplay components likely wouldn't fit a cop and robbers game. In this video, we'll go through storyline theories, from CV Play's Bible-long storyline concept to Hydra's map-changing idea. Do note that Jailbreak already has an apparent Lillian live event storyline. This is a separate collection of community ideas and suggestions. Storyline concept. In a relatively recent community post on this channel, pondering the idea of a storyline concept, it can be noticed CV Play's comment has been pinned. Quite an ambitious idea. The storyline would be broken down into a multitude of days, and into a different game. Similar to how Jailbreak trading is different from the official Jailbreak game, essentially Jailbreak Story Mode versus Jailbreak Online. With starting off similar to GTA Online, you get to customize your character a bit and go through the rough gameplay introductions. You could choose either the criminal or cop team. Then it'd be day number 1, the start. As a member of the criminal team, you'd spawn at the prison, talk to someone who will plan an escape with you, likely through cutscenes to further the storyline. Then you'd probably steal a Camaro, head to the Bounty Bay criminal base, and talk to a professional robber who you befriend and will help you guide throughout the rest of the game. On the other hand, as a police, you'd spawn in the police HQ. A senior officer will introduce themselves again through cutscenes and bust a small donut shop robbery. Day number 2, let me introduce myself. As a criminal, you'd be introduced to the rest of the gang, who will provide some more insight and information on this career, specifically previously unsuccessful mafia individuals. You'd then be introduced to your first mission, robbing $2 grand cash from civilians and NPCs to take to the cargo port to cash out. Similar to GTA 5, if you fail, you get to replay the mission. You have to complete every mission to continue the storyline and unlock further missions. As a cop, you'll start gaining some skill, gaining access to a shotgun and completing 2 police missions, busting a small robbery solo and helping the SWAT team raid a criminal house hideout. Day number 3, you're welcome. As a part of the gang, you'll get new weapons and equipment. Your gang makes a trade or deal with another gang, helping them transport goods from the cargo port to the trade town, accepting a pay of $1,000. On the police team, you'll continue the bus robberies, keep everything in order, and help in state police in the city. Receiving a small promotion, you shut down a local illegal car meet solo, receiving a motorcycle and increased pay. This mission would likely to be very challenging to complete. Day 4, tough stuff. With buds from your gang, your orchestra, a jewelry store robbery, gaining decent pay, and purchasing a new AK-47 weapon. As a cop, after completing the mission from day 3, you get 4 new missions, namely patrolling part of the map for several hours, seizing a truck for counterfeit weapons, keeping watch at small shops, and staying alert of random NPC robberies. Day 5, the airdrop. As a criminal, you attempt to recover the airdrop, as it's rumored to have the hundreds of thousands of dollars. As other criminal gangs also attempt to retrieve the package and the police get involved, you have to chase down the other criminal gang while being chased by the police. As a police officer, you'd rush to the scene of the airdrop only to find criminals already attempting to retrieve the money. 2 criminal gangs appear to be involved. You have to pursue them and attempt to stop them and arrest everyone before they escape to their criminal base. This would likely be the hardest mission. You only get 3 attempts for this mission, and if you fail, your career ends and you would have to restart. Day 6, money can be happiness. As a criminal, you'd buy a brand new shiny sports car with your airdrop money. Yeah, that's it. Just buying a new weapons and gear. As a police officer, you buy yourself a sports car, which you convert to a jailbreak police vehicle. That's it. Just buying more weapons and gear. Day 7, free trial. Criminals complete their hardest mission, robbing this cargo plane whilst it's heavily guarded by professional police. You and your gang have to make it past said obstacle, make it onto the plane in time, and deliver the goods to the correct location. Afterward, you'll buy your own apartment while being pursued by the cops and attempting to lose them. Police. As your new cop car is ready, you give to chase an alleged criminal gang robbing a cargo plane. Day 8. What color is your Bugatti? With the money you've made, you purchase a Bugatti and begin the last few days of the storyline. Each day is 24 minutes, each minute an hour. so you've already dedicated quite a significant portion of time into the game. As a police officer, you climb the ranks and become very senior. You've proved to be competent, knowledgeable, and intelligent, despite almost bankrupting yourself. You buy a Bugatti. Day 9. Banhammer. Another airdrop spawns, this time being worth $3 million. Whilst numerous criminal gangs and SWAT teams gather, you are engaged in an intense firefight and have to eliminate all foes. Your team uses a drone. As a cop, your team has to use a Black Hawk to try to eliminate in the abundance of mixed criminal gangs. You can't tell who's part of which gang, or who is fighting who. You just know that you need to eliminate and or arrest everybody you see. Day 10. Only the strongest survive. The last day, the criminals celebrate their successes whilst the police perform likewise. No intense missions or gunfights. The game ends with players looking into the sunset as credits roll. A few concerns I'd like to address. It's definitely a very ambitious storyline concept, but that's why it's a concept. It's not a reality, and I don't expect it to be. It's just a cool little idea I fantasize about and I wanted to share it with you. Obviously, this would require a ton of programming, probably no main jailbreak updates for a year. Hell, lots of voice acting, coding, programming, sorting over lower-end devices, but if executed correctly, this would not only save Jailbreak from its current death, but propel it into the front page of Roblox. This would lead to a ton of new content, from speedrunners to a large content of creators reacting. It'd be an incredible opportunity, but I have to stress this is not feasible given the current resources. It would be too time intensive. Another concept would be you/the Jared_Skywalker posting an update idea, including a storyline building on an earthquake destroying the new, now removed map canyon area. So the devs build a HED, hydroelectric dam, to stop the water from reaching the city, while the damaged power plant now gives less cash than before and jetpack is moved to the dam. As for the update itself, it would be added to the hydroelectric dam robbery, giving 8 to 9k cash in-game. Quite a hefty sum of money for a jailbreak robbery. Not a completely separate storyline mode, but building upon the existing game. And for some final potential suggestions and theories, I've included the following. Number 1. A jetpack stand. It's not an unknown fact that jetpacks are unused and practically useless. Due to their desolate location, if players could place a jetpack stand in their apartment, it would surely bring back a lot of jetpacks' popularity, also increasing the viability of apartments. The design wouldn't be too complex or hard to program either, relatively speaking. Number 2. Dogs are inefficient to get. Do little damage, and unused dogs' main disadvantages was the poor damage and impracticalities. Along with increasing dog attack damage, if you could buy a dog bed in your apartment, dogs would be worth the relatively steep price of $50,000 to $75,000. Number 3. Vaults. You earn extra money while robbing and they look cool, except you need to go back and collect your money every 15 minutes or so. Not the most practical, perhaps buffing them would make them more viable and used. Conclusion. These update suggestions would give old and burned out players new reasons to play the game, while revitalizing the game's ongoing storyline and improving some elements already present such as apartments or existing robberies. Though a significant undertaking to program, code, and create, given the Jailbreak Reddit's pages constantly flow of ideas, models, and demos, the pros strongly outweigh the cons. It provides the opportunity for numerous content creators to make content, such as speedruns, tutorials, and more. That's all from me for now. Thanks a ton for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you have any comments down below. Be sure to join my Discord server, since I sometimes premiere videos several hours or even several days early. Otherwise, that's it. See you all next time, and thank you.